Well, why don't you just check the computer again? It's under Lane. L-A-N-E. Maybe you didn't spell it right.
There are no rooms available.
What do you mean there are no rooms? I made reservations a month ago. I confirmed them yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. The people staying in your rooms haven't checked out.
Well, I don't care if they put up tents. Just put them someplace else.
I'm sorry, but there's no room. Metropolis is socked in, and nobody can get a flight out.
God, what a disaster. I knew this wedding would never go off. We'd probably end up sleeping in Mother.
Perhaps you'd like us to try another hotel for you.
They're all booked.
Even the motels. A dozen conventions in town.
Listen, perhaps someone with adjoining suites would consider consolidating, and then we could sort of take their...
Look, my wedding is in 3 days. I have relatives flying in from all over the country. That is assuming they can land. And we're tired, and we're wet, and I have a very loud voice. So I don't care if the President of the United States is in my room. I want them out of there, or I'm going...
Threats against the president are a felony, ma'am. Punishable by imprisonment. I'm sure they have rooms there.
Stay back now.
Mr. President.
Lois Lane, good to see you. Hated that story you and Clark Kent did on my tax increase proposal. Oh, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Have a nice wedding.
What do we do now?
You can go to Plan B. Whatever that is.
Well, you certainly came well prepared.
Too bad I didn't bring a room. God, I could use a drink. Pity I gave it up. This has got to be the worst night of my life, excluding our first date.
Maybe she could sleep on the fire escape.
Mom, Dad, I'm sure the situation is only temporary.
Yeah, I'll call the hotel first thing in the morning.
Would anybody like to have some nice hot tea?
That sounds great.
Lois, wonder if Lucy can't get in. Who's going to be your maid of honor? Oh, I know. You can ask Cindy. I mean, she would be thrilled. Maybe I ought to call her right now, just to warn her.
Mom.
Cindy, your cousin Cindy?
If your sister doesn't show, you've got to have somebody. I mean, she invited you to all her weddings. You didn't go. You were too busy. You owe it to her.
Mother, her receptions lasted longer than both of her marriages. She is going to drive me mad.
She's just anxious, honey.
I am this close to losing it.
Lois, sweetie, you've been slouching a little lately. You don't want to do that when you come walking down the aisle.
Ah!
What?